Well, we're here today speaking at the Women in IT conference by the Walton College of Business, and I'm one of the speakers here today, but we're here helping young women who are interested in going into IT and women who are also already in their careers in IT at the Women's Conference. Well, I think women have some unique gifts and native codes that they use to communicate, which we should be aware of and bring to the table and bring them assertively, like they matter. For instance, one of the native codes that women use is their concern for the face of others. And so often women make apologies or take blame or wait for others to nominate them for a position or a job when they shouldn't do those things. People can misunderstand those, but those same things can help lubricate the gears of communication in groups that are highly female oriented, because it's never considered appropriate in female culture, or as I called it in my presentation, Whoville. It's never considered appropriate to be bossy or to take credit or to give orders. That's just part of the way we're socialized. But understanding that we can switch and use a different code, and when a situation is appropriate, if we're in a situation where those are not the communication rules that everybody understands, we can switch to a different code. It's sort of like using your iPad instead of your phone. You can do a lot of the same things with it, but it's a different instrument. It's not necessarily putting yourself on the table. It's using alternate tools. Well, just remember that you bring something unique and amazing and intelligent to the table that nobody else but you has exactly like you have it. And so we don't need to be apologetic about who we are, our way of delivery, but we do need to be sensitive to what will be understood in every context that we go in. So we need to, what is called in communication, code switch, or switch to a different style of communication that is understood best by the other. So be your own translator. Write a new code, combine the codes you already know, and translate for your audience. All the most successful people make sure that whatever they communicate, whether it's verbally or non-verbally, the audience understands it. Because if the audience doesn't understand it, if you get misunderstood as insecure because you're being modest, you won't get the leadership position you're looking for. So understand that you need to speak up for yourself. You can do so gracefully. You can still give credit to others, give credit to whom credit is due, but that also includes you. Well, that can be really challenging. The research indicates that women still carry the significantly larger load of work in the areas of domestic life. And so that can be very challenging. And I would suggest that women use some of their unique collaboration and negotiation skills. And you need to understand the language that your partner, your husband, your children are speaking, and speak that language. So if it means you need to be more direct and say, I'm going to need you to do the dishes if I agree to cook. And understand that just because it's traditionally done by a woman doesn't mean that that's the role you have to take. That might not be your skill. I have a rule at my house. I cook, we cook. And I say that all the time. Somebody will ask, what are we having for dinner? And I'll say, I don't know, what do we feel like for dinner? So women talk in we terms, and it helps build a team and bring the team in. So there's no reason you have to carry that burden of everything everybody else has done in history. This is a new time. You have a new life. You get to create and negotiate your own life the way that it'll work for you.